Welcome to Extramilers, where we bring you insights from those who have gone the extra mile. Authors, thought leaders, and experts whose ideas can transform your personal and professional life. I'm Mariam, and today we're diving into Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferrazzi, a book that reveals the secrets of powerful networking and relationship building. Let's get started. Think about the most successful people you know. What's the one thing they all have in common? It's not just talent or hard work, it's their network. They know the right people, build strong relationships, and most importantly, nurture those relationships over time. And that's what we are going to talk about today. So, why relationships matter? Keith Ferrazzi's core idea is simple: success is built on relationships. He believes that your network is your greatest asset. And it's not about what you know, it's about who you know and how you build meaningful connections with them. Here's an interesting thought: the most successful people don't network just for personal gain. They network with a mindset of generosity and connection. Ferrazzi argues that we need to rethink networking. Many people think networking is about collecting business cards at conferences or cold messaging people on LinkedIn. And when? Just when you need something. But this is not right. Real networking is about building long term relationships, built on trust and mutual benefits. Imagine you meet someone at an event. Most people shake hands, exchange business cards, and never follow up. But what if, instead, you send them a thoughtful follow up email the next day, mentioning something from your conversation? Then, a week later, you share an article you think they'd find interesting. Over time, you check in, offer value, and stay in touch. That's how real connections are built. One key lesson from his book: give before you ask. One of the biggest mistakes people make in networking is thinking about what they can get from someone rather than what they can give. But Perazzi flips this idea on its head. He says the best networkers are givers. They offer help, support, and resources without expecting an immediate return. Think about some of the most well connected people in your industry. They're often the ones introducing people, sharing opportunities, and providing value. That's because they understand that when you give freely, people remember, and opportunities naturally come back to you. Here is an actionable tip. Next time you meet someone new, don't just think about what they can help you with. Ask yourself, how can I add value to their life? Maybe you can introduce them to someone, share a useful resource, or simply be a good listener. The key is to lead with generosity. Another key aspect is stay connected and follow up. Your network isn't just about meeting people, it's about staying connected. You probably met great people before, but if you never follow up, those connections fade away. So, Perazzi's golden rule in his book is follow up within 24 hours of meeting someone. Let's say you met someone at a networking event. Instead of waiting weeks to reconnect, send them a quick email or message the next day. Remind them of your conversation, express appreciation, and if possible, offer something valuable, maybe a book recommendation or an introduction to someone in your network. Here's another actionable tip: make follow ups a habit. Set reminders to check in with key connections every few months. A simple message like, "Hey, I saw this article and thought of you." This can go a long way in keeping relationships alive. Another key lesson is to use everyday moments to connect. The title of the book, Never Eat Alone, is one of its most powerful messages. Rossi encourages us to use everyday moments, like meals, as opportunities to connect with others. Instead of eating lunch alone at your desk, invite a colleague, mentor, or new connection to join you. Instead of skipping social events, say yes and make an effort to meet new people. Set a goal to schedule at least one coffee or lunch meeting per week with someone new or someone you want to reconnect with. It's a simple habit that you can transform your network over time. So, here is the big takeaway from Never Eat Alone. Success isn't just about hard work, it's about building meaningful relationships. Be generous, follow up, and use everyday moments to connect with others. Networking isn't about taking, it's about giving and growing together. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Extramilers for more book insights and interviews with people who have gone the extra mile. And remember, never eat alone.